What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny, and in today's video we're going to be going over the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning this weekend's world title fight at 126 pounds between Nick Ball and Sam Goodman.
He's digging deep and he goes down there off the good shot.
Can't find that little part of the puzzle.
To go to work. 10 seconds left in the round.
Guys, before I continue, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's been with me since day one. If you haven't already, could you please remember to hit subscribe? Could you also like this video? Go down to the bottom of your screen right now, find the bell notification button, hit that so you never miss a video. One more thing, we launched our Johnny Says Boxing Insiders VIP membership on the YouTube channel. It's a couple bucks a month. It gives you full access to the channel. You also become members to our pro betting, boxing, and MMA Discord. So with that membership, you can find the link pinned in the comment section below. All right, guys, when this fight got announced that Nick Ball was going to defend his title at 126 for the third time against undefeated Australian Sam Goodman, I was excited. Maybe because I live in Sydney and I've seen Sam fight almost his entire career. I think stylistically, it's a great matchup. We know Goodman was supposed to fight anyway, and both times he had to pull out due to injuries, most recently a cut a week out from that fight. We also know this fight is at 126. Goodman's last fight, he fought Cesar Vaca. On his box rec, it says it was at 126. Both men weighed in at 123. Just to give you guys a heads up, it's Goodman coming up from 22 to 26. So in this video, what we're gonna do is break down both guys' careers. We're gonna talk a little bit about how they go about their business. And like always, stay tuned to the end of the video. That's where I'll be going over the current Las Vegas odds. I'll be giving you my prediction and telling you where to put your money. All right, guys, the 126-pound division is one of my favorite divisions. There's a lot of nice fighters in this division, everyone from Angela Leo to Stephen Fulton. My favorite is actually the world champion Rafa Espinoza, the 6'1" slugging knockout artist. Nick Ball, the 28-year-old undefeated Brit. So this will be his third time defending his belt at 126. He's unblemished. We know what we get with Nick Ball. If you've never seen him fight, they call him the Wrecking Ball for a reason. He does a lot of things per unorthodox style, you could say. His aggression, his pace, his output is going to be on full display. He's the type of fighter who weaponizes his cardio, and the minute he feels that you're not throwing something back that could hurt him, he's full on with executing that game plan. The tricky problem that Sam Goodman is going to have to address is definitely Goodman's lack of power. Sam Goodman is a great fighter, guys. Before I did this video and up until last week, I was taking Sam Goodman on the money line. He's a big underdog. I was leaning on Goodman specifically due to his orthodox boxing skills. He's really good at timing. He has good counters. He has good speed. He utilizes his lateral movement nicely. The one major issue what made me flip-flop in terms of where I'm putting my money was actually Sam Goodman's power. He doesn't have knockout power, and I'm pretty much convinced he doesn't have the type of power to even get Nick Ball's respect regarding having Ball deviate from that aggressive game plan. When you look at Nick Ball fight, like I said, he wants to drown you. He's not going to be, from the boxing purist perspective, the prettiest of fighters regarding style. He does a lot of things that sort of break the rules. He switches stances, he crosses his feet. We've seen him shoot for takedowns in fights. We've seen him do a low kick against TJ Doheny. The guy's a little bit of a fire starter, so maybe Sam Goodman thinks that he could get into Nick Ball's head and make him fight emotionally and maybe get to him. This is also a 12-round fight, so when we're thinking about where we're putting our money, you have to take into consideration Sam Goodman's style, Nick Ball's style. Is Goodman going to have enough skills? Will he be able to keep Ball off of him for the extended period of time for 12 rounds? Only time will tell. Right now, I do want to take a closer look at the undefeated, the 26-year-old Australian, Sam Goodman, and see what he's been up to in his career. Guys, Goodman's 20-0 with 8 knockouts. Out of 1,794 fighters in the world at 126, he's ranked number 3. He's fought a career total of 147 pro rounds and carries in the ring a 40% career knockout to win ratio. The Australian is a 26-year-old orthodox fighter, staying at 5'6.5" with a 66.5-inch reach. He was born and raised in Albion Park, New South Wales. We last saw him fight Cesar Vaca, 19-1, UD in the 10th. Long Fawn, 25-0, UD in the 12th. Schliebs 13-2, stopped him in the 4th. Lou 19-0, UD in the 12th. Miguel Flores 25-4, UD in the 12th. And the 2 fights right before that, in my opinion, were his 2 best victories. One over former world champion TJ Daheny and another over the tough Reece Salim. I was at both of those fights. Both of those fights, like I said, were in a lighter weight class. Sam is the fighter moving up. He's going to want to execute a game plan. He's going to want to get Nick Ball in precarious situations, meaning having Ball off balance, and it's going to be up to Goodman to make Ball pay for those mistakes and counter him, and he's also going to want to use his feet. Now, Goodman moves, but he's not a mover. He's not going to use the entire ring. He sometimes will get flat-footed. You're going to see him throw his jab out a lot. My issue with Goodman's offensive artillery isn't just that he lacks power. Sometimes he ones and dones it. He'll just throw a jab and nothing behind it. And you see over the last few of his fights, this is where he's really susceptible at getting countered. We'll see if he's made an adjustment in his offense, because he's going to need a high output to keep Nick Ball off of him. Right now, let's take a look at the champion at 126 and see what he's been up to. All right, guys, Nick Ball is 22-0-1. He has 13 knockouts out of 1,794 fighters in the world at 126 pounds. He's ranked number 2. He carries into the ring a 59% career knockout to win ratio. He's fought a career total of 134 pro rounds. His adoring fans call him the Wrecking Ball. At age 28, the Brit is a 5'2" orthodox fighter. He's born and raised and lives in Liverpool, Merseyside, United Kingdom. We last saw him fight TJ Daheny, 26-5, stopped him in the 10th. Ronnie Rios, 34-4, stopped him in the 10th. Raymond Ford, 15-0, won a split in the 12th. Ray Vargas, 36-1, draw. Isaac Dogbo, 24-3, he won a UD in the 12th. Ever since he beat Raymond Ford at 126, he became the champion. It was a close fight. Rewatched that fight. I watched it 2 times over the last few days. I have no problem with Nick Ball becoming a world champion. We also know, I should mention, Raymond Ford is on this card. He's fighting at 130 against Abraham Nova in a quest to become a multi-division world champion. That fight's not for the title, but you have to think if Raymond Ford gets past Nova, he's going to be fighting for a belt very soon. Nick Ball is an aggressive guy, tough guy, gritty guy. He's a fan-friendly style. Every time he fights, I tune in. He wants to put you on your back foot. He doesn't have one-punch knockout power, but he will drown you. And the thing about him is he doesn't disappear as the fight goes on. The more tape you watch on Goodman, I have seen him sort of fade in later rounds. I have not seen Nick Ball get hurt, stunned, dropped, or even fade in any of his fights. So it's going to be interesting. Before I give you guys my prediction, I do live streams every single day. If you're a member on the channel, you would know that. If you're new, it's in those live streams. That's where we go over method of victory, knockdown prop bets, long parlays. We talk about the UFC there. We talk about MMA. In these Stats Don't Lie videos, you're only going to get my money line prediction. All right, guys, wherever you are in the world, let's pull out our betting apps. The app that I use down here in Sydney, Australia is called Sportsbet. And on the money line, Nick Ball is a $1.22 favorite, meaning 100 on Ball, you get your money back plus $22. The draw is 16-1. Sam Goodman is a $4.80 underdog. 100 on Goodman gets you your money back plus $380. Goodman's not quite a 4-1 underdog. Like I said, up until last week, I was taking Sam Goodman with those odds. Those are great odds. And if you're looking for an underdog, an upset of the week, sprinkle something on Sam Goodman. I do these videos because the boys and girls who watch this channel always expect my most authentic pick. I always bet with my wallet, never with my heart. This is going to sound shocking to the newbies, but I'm going for Sam Goodman. I hope Sam Goodman wins. I hope he becomes a champion at 126 pounds. Am I betting on Sam Goodman? No. I don't think he's going to have enough power to keep Nick Ball off of him. I think Nick Ball is going to wear him down mid to late rounds. Right now, I'm very comfortable with taking Nick Ball on the money line, even though the odds aren't worth the squeeze. If you're going super heavy, you're going to have to stay tuned to my live streams or join the Discord, because I already gave you my method of victory pick for this fight, and the odds are quite enticing if you want to get more value rather than just Ball on the money line. Also, guys, if you haven't seen my breakdown, prediction, and analysis of another fight that I already talked about on this card at 130 pounds between the former world champion Raymond Ford and Abraham Nova, stay tuned to the channel because that's coming up right now.